How'd you find that today? You seem to be enjoying yourself at the top table.
Yeah, it was like I said, I've never done anything like this. This is my first press conference like this.
Yeah.
So it was exciting. I mean, it was cool. A lot of big words out there on the table. You know, it's really heated up there actually for a minute. But I mean, he doesn't intimidate me. And I mean, I was looking at him the whole time, and he didn't. Not once, twice he couldn't stare into my eyes. You know what I mean? Like,
do you feel like this is a fighter who you can get into his head before a fight?
It's not about me getting into his head. It's about me knowing that I can whip his ass. That's what it's about.
Are you always like this coming up to a fight? You know, or is Frampton special?
I mean, no. I'm like this every fight. I mean, I was telling the lady over here, I can't respect anybody as a fighter because once you're in the ring, you can be somebody's friend outside of the ring, but once you jump into the ring, nobody's your friend. Nobody's gonna take it easy on you. Nobody's gonna shake your hand after you low blow them or headbutt. Like, there's no such thing as respect in the boxing ring. Nothing. So that's the way I see it. I mean, if you want to take offense of what I'm saying to him or how he feels, or that was so wrong of you to say, or make him there's no respect in boxing. Once you're in the ring as a fighter, at least you can't respect that person that's trying to beat you up. Like, I mean, they're in there to kill you the same way you're in there to kill them. So
I suppose, Chris, Carl got the fight with Kiko back in September. You were mandatory challenger then. Are you a little bit peeved or upset that maybe you didn't get that opportunity a little bit earlier?
Yeah, actually, a lot of people don't know that I was actually from the commission of the IBF. They're trying to de-rank me from the IBF. Because the fight that I had in China, they're like, you know what? If they're threatening me, if you don't take this fight, we're gonna de-rank you, and you know we're gonna take you off all the rankings, whatever IBF, and you're not gonna be able to fight. So I had to take it.
Yeah.
So I mean, not that I didn't care. Like I was gonna take it anyway, but that's what they were telling me if I didn't take it. So I was like, all right, fine. And that fight, me and Frampton were actually supposed to fight. But he, you know what I mean? He had a backdoor deal with Martinez, and I was actually supposed to, you know, it's just a bunch of drama that happened but I mean, he got my title over there. Looking how pretty on his arm. Look at him. He knows that's mine. I know it's mine.
Does that fuel the fire for this fight coming up a little bit then?
Oh yeah, big time. Like I've had dreams of this fight. I have dreams of that title in my arms. Like I'm literally looking at it, sweat, blood, or not blood, but sweat dripping down my face, and I'm looking at the title. I swear I had dreams like this. Same title like that. You know what I mean? So to me, it's already my mindset that I'm going to, and I know I'm going. You know what I mean? It's not just my mindset, it's that I know. It's my feeling. You know what I mean? So it's nothing. It's easy work.
What do you think your keys to victory would be against Frampton?
I can't say that.
Yeah.
I mean, I have plenty of people ask me that, but there's no way I'm going to let my tactics out. You know what I mean? Like I said, I've been working on a lot of my footwork, a lot of my movement. I've been brawling a lot. I've been boxing a lot, so never know what's going to happen into the ring, you know what I mean? But I have punches and moves that I know that's going to catch you.
So you made a pretty bold statement, you know, saying you were going to knock him out within
8
rounds.
It's over.
Seeing as, you know, Kiko Martinez.
Yeah, Martinez, the only thing Martinez did was follow him around the whole ring. He didn't cut the ring off.
Talking about the first fight with Martinez, you know, the Frampton did knock him out.
Yeah.
I mean, the card was there then. Did you see that the card?
I just think it was too late. I think he could have done it sooner than what he did. Honestly, I think he could have. Do you think so? Honestly, did you see the fight? You guys seen the fight. Do you think it could have happened sooner?
The name of the game was to win the belt.
That's true.
The second time around he dropped him in the 8th.
Fifth round, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't impress me in none of the fights. The second fight, first fight, I wasn't impressed at all. Like I said, I've been watching him over a year and a half. Me and my brother, my dad as my trainer. And, I mean, we're not impressed. So.
Do you see a lot of flaws in him, Chris? You're going to tell me
flaws,
what they are?
I mean, I see flaws, yeah. I see... You see, I can't really talk on that because I can't let my tactic out on what we're going to do. And, you know, he might take it to the gym and start working on it. You know what I'm saying? So...
What about the Rigondeaux fight? We mentioned it up at the desk.
The business just wasn't right. You know what I mean? There's money that wasn't right.
He didn't bring enough to the table.
Exactly. It just wasn't right.
Apart from the world title.
Have you never had a dream with Rigondeaux's belts in your arms?
No. Never.
Carl's got the same dream, obviously, of winning the title and holding on to it. It's like, so those dreams probably won't matter when you.
Oh no, dreams do matter. Actually, they do. Yeah, they do. And I've actually lived dreams before, real tough. So I promise you, not just by dreams, but prayers and hard work. That title's gonna be mine. It's gonna be mine.
Chris, you've got Mike Criscio with you here. Where does Eddie Hearn fit into the equation? Is he connected to you managerially?
Eddie Hearn's
Promotional?
Yeah,
is he your promoter?
Him and Top Rank signed a deal to make this fight happen over here. So the money's obviously better over here because in the U.S. for these guys the weight class is just the money's just not there. So that's why Top Rank signed up with him to make this fight happen over here.
What sort of contact do you have with Eddie? What's the feedback about this fight?
I've had none with Eddie. I'm Top Rank. I go through them with everything, and they talk to me about everything, and what he says, and what do I think, whatever. So we're constantly in contact with Top Rank every day, and making this fight happen. It's been since he won his last fight, pretty much, and we've been talking with them, and to make this happen. So.
Do you share Chris's confidence, obviously, to the point of knockout stoppage predictions?
Yeah, Chris, a lot of people don't know Chris. You guys, I've watched him obviously his whole career, and he's a tough son of a bitch, and he's not afraid to back down. He's never been out. He's never been knocked out. He's, I think he's knocked down. Was he even knocked down once? I'm not even sure if he's knocked down once. He might have been knocked down once, I think. I'm not even sure. But he's tough. He could take a punch. You could throw the kitchen sink at this kid, and it doesn't hurt him. So he's very, very tough. And this kid here is a tough fighter, too. But Chris has fought a lot of tough fighters, undefeated fighters. And I've always, with my guys, the way I groom all my guys is I put them in tough all the time from day one. Because if you're giving them bullshit fights at the beginning and you're building them up, it's all fake. It's a fake record. But when you throw them in tough from day one all the way through, you got a real fighter. I do that with all my fighters. So.
Is that why he's fought so many guys with undefeated records and so on?
Yeah. Because I wanted to fight tough. Like the last guy in Japan, he's never been knocked out, never been knocked down. Chris knocked him out. So that's why, like this kid here, he thinks he's gonna walk in the park. It's not gonna happen. Of course, he's got to be confident. He's the fighter. If he's a fighter that's not confident, then he shouldn't be in the ring.
Coming to Belfast, would you say that this was maybe the looking forward to this fight the most?
Oh yeah.
Atmosphere-wise,
I love fighting out here, and I tell you what. And when Chris wins this fight, I'd love to come back and fight again somebody else. I'd like to fight out here all the time. Because the bottom line is about money, dollars and cents, and it makes sense to fight out here because the U.S. is just no money. That's why we turned down the Rigondeaux fight. We could have fought Rigondeaux, and Rigondeaux is very beatable. And I've been to 7 or 8 of his fights, and I've seen him get knocked down several times. And he's never been in the ring when anybody throws punches. Everybody runs away from him and throws 1 or 2 punches. And that's why HBO will not put Rigondeaux on anymore, because he's boring. And they don't throw punches. And it makes no sense. So why would we go over there and fight the guy for $50,000 for what? What do you get out of it? Win, lose, or draw, you're getting nothing out of it. So come over here, win this fight, and then we bring him back over and fight somebody else.
What about the television commitments over here regarding this fight? Are Top Rank having any say regarding Showtime, HBO, or do you not know yet?
Well, I know Showtime and HBO are not going to be broadcasting this fight. I know that. They are. It's tough with those guys. I know all those guys at both the places, and sometimes I don't know what the hell they're looking for because it makes no sense. It's like, we don't want this guy, we don't want that guy. So I think we have to build the confidence up in them in order to do certain things. So we have to, hopefully after this fight, then we get them to get involved in the next fight over here. But I'd love to come back and fight over here again.